Dun 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 dun. Do you choose the mission? Do you accept it?
Yes.
I'm the geeky dad. What's your name?
I'm Rayon.
Agent.
I'm Agent R.
I don't know. What's your name?
I'm Agent Ariana.
What's your name?
I'm Agent Raphael Doss.
No.
What?
That's a fake name. What's your name?
I'm Agent Mama.
What? You're the worst. What's it called?
IMF.
IMF agents ever. Okay.
International Monetary Bank.
Yes. Yes.
Funds.
Monetary funds.
Yes, IMF.
IMF. Can you talk louder?
Yes, I could.
You talk like your little baby.
I am a little baby.
No.
And
I didn't know it's not the
my
entity.
mask, and then you will see I am a old lady.
You
How do you know
sure?
it's not
Because
the
I
entity?
already see an old lady.
It's not very nice.
Okay, so I think you probably figured out by now we are talking about
Mission Impossible.
No,
The Final Reckoning.
no, Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
No. Another movie came out that weekend. It was Mission Impossible
Final Reckoning.
500 million episode.
Isn't it Mission Impossible 8?
Yes, they say it's the final reckoning.
2 times.
It's the
Reckoning.
first reckoning.
And that's
No, no.
Ethan Hunt.
Last
That's
time was
three.
Dead Reckoning. This is the Final Reckoning.
That's 3 hours.
It was supposed to be called Dead Reckoning Part 2. But that sounded dumb, I guess.
Yeah.
They should have never called it Dead Reckoning Part 1. They should have just called it Dead Reckoning.
Yeah, and now it's Final Reckoning.
Yeah. Ethan Hunt looks very old. Okay.
Ethan Hunt is old.
He's,
But he did say he's gonna do movies until he's 100, so he can do another Mission Impossible movie.
I don't think he's gonna be running like he runs in this movie when he's 100 years old. Maybe in a wheelchair, a rocket powered wheelchair.
Yeah.
Now, Ethan Hunt has gone to the bottom of the ocean. He's gone in
To find the Sevastopol.
Sevastopol.
He's gone to every part of the world already except space.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Dom Toretto already
Space.
took over space.
How
The
dare
final frontier.
how dare he not go to space before the Fast and the Furious?
Dom Toretto.
Actually, someone was interviewing Tom Cruise and said, "Are you ever gonna do a movie where you go to space?"
And
He said he's not gonna say anything. This is the final reckoning. He's not doing anymore.
He said,
Okay.
"I'm
He's
still
quotation
gonna."
marks not doing anymore.
He said,
He's probably gonna go to space in Top Gun. Top
look,
Gun in
well,
space.
said
it
he's
kind of
leaving
was
it
Top Gun
open.
Maverick.
Yeah,
Did you
kinda
not
was.
felt it?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end when he was on the plane, how Gabriel killed himself.
Okay, spoiler, dude, spoiler.
He got killed by a plane fin.
Oh
like,
God,
oh,
oh God,
I'm the
you
one
guys are the worst. You're supposed to give spoiler warning.
Oh,
Okay.
spoiler
Since we're
alert.
talking about it, I'm sure everybody knows it's about.
Falls down.
Oh my gosh.
I'm the only one with the parachute.
I'm the only one with the parachute.
Now you know.
At least it's not.
Now they say, you know, Mission Impossible movies, you know, young kids today, is too long and it's too complicated for them to understand. Did you guys understand it?
Yes.
And we took our
Kinda.
5-year-old, almost 6-year-old, to watch Dead Reckoning
Anyway,
and this one, Final Reckoning, and he sat through the movie. So
Yeah. Well,
we have the best.
I think our kids are
Baby.
smarter than some of these TikTok kids that are out there.
They
Yeah.
have
I'm
like
a
a.
toddler, not a baby.
They have attention
Yeah.
span of a goldfish.
I mean, evidence is, you know, Minecraft being the biggest movie of the year. Like, you have to be brain dead to like
a
that.
Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
I
Now,
mean, can I just say something?
yes.
I think the best part of this movie was when Tom Cruise was like
Take
flying
his
off
shirt
the
off?
plane. No, and he looked like it looked like he had a bowl cut.
They say he looks like Mo from Three Stooges.
Yes, there you go. I was about to say.
Or
Okay.
one of the Dumb and Dumber guys. So it's like his hair is so nicely coiffed, but if you put air on it, it looks like a bowl cut.
Yes. Oh my god! But I gotta give that dude like. He
Let me
did
tell
all
you,
of his
I
stunts on
don't
his own.
think at this age a 60-year-old man does not look good with long hair. You should have kept him with his short hair.
No, but I think he pulled it off.
Okay. Also, why hasn't Ethan Hunt ever had like a beard? Like if he's undercover, he should have a beard.
Yeah, when you're 60,
Yeah.
you
That
should
one-
have
that
a
one-
long beard.
That one movie where he was in prison, he was like clean shaven.
Whole time he was the movie like it took for 4 days. He was clean shaven.
Yes. How is that possible?
How did he have time to shave?
Especially with all that adrenaline that's in the system.
I mean, and then like he went all the way in the like trench and then swam back up and not.
That was unbelievable.
Yes.
That's
Now-
I feel like
Mission
this was a
The
little
most
far-fetched.
the most impossible
It's
mission.
Mission
Yes.
Impossible. That's the movie. name.
No, this movie should be called The Impossible Mission because there's tons of impossible stuff.
Really? Well, I feel that there was one thing missing from this movie. Okay?
And what was that?
There was no motorcycle.
Oh yeah,
Mo-
he usually
There's no
rides the
jumping
motorcycle.
off a cliff.
But where would he take the motorcycle to? He cannot take.
Why
it to
did he
Sevastopol.
run? Why did he run like 100
catch the
blocks?
plane.
100 blocks to Luther. Take somebody's motorcycle and drive with it.
True.
I think he just forgot.
Take a motorcycle.
Really was running the fastest way.
Yeah, but you always have his trademark run like this.
Okay, if he had
Take
taken
a
a
motorcycle, then jump off it and get onto the plane.
yes,
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
the last
yeah.
one. That's what I was also saying.
that could have been good. That could have been good.
Also,
Yeah.
And probably could have exploded.
also another thing.
Wow.
While
See?
he was in the plane, why didn't he put the poison pill inside the?
Yes, well that's what
The
my
Coating.
concern
poison
was.
pill thing was like so irritating.
Why didn't he do it in the plane? But he's like, okay,
Why didn't he do
Let-
when he was falling?
I'm gonna get off the plane while I am like trying to open my parachute. I'm gonna do that. Like,
Yeah, and
come
he still
on.
didn't do it then either.
Now,
No.
there's a wild theory online that says the moment that he is floating in the water, and it's like it's a dream,
Mm-hmm.
he actually died,
Oh wow.
and and everything else that happens is just a dream, and he dies. And
No,
the end.
it's not.
No.
That's the Inception type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, why was she in the decompression chamber with him?
Because she also went down to grab him, and she probably also came up fast.
Really?
Yes.
Also because she had to see if he's okay and stuff.
Right. Mm-hmm. This movie felt like
They forgot about Elsa.
yeah. Why did they not even mention Elsa?
They did
You
a
know.
little bit, but that's about it. Like
Yeah.
you don't need to talk about Elsa because Elsa is dead, and it's like a
Still.
unnecessary agent, so you don't need to talk about
Yeah,
it.
but that was
But
that's
he
his that was his
sacrificed
love.
Well, then technically he had a couple of different love.
Also, I think since this was the last movie, they should have brought back the wife at the end. Like maybe he goes to meet her instead, walks away with her.
No, but she is already
No
married.
way, no way she's gonna stay with that dude.
Well,
Okay. Either that, or he should have walked
Gone with
away
Grace.
with Grace. Or what would have been even better if the death of Elsa was just a smokescreen. Because then Gabriel and the entity would think she dead, and then when she comes back, it would be surprised, and then he would not have figured that she would be there to help them.
well,
Yeah,
there's-
but he knows every possibility.
No.
And second, why would they figure it out twice in the movie?
Still, if they faked it once, they can't fake it again.
Yeah, but that's
well,
just
guess
so...
what? Elsa cannot come back. She's in a silo, and then
Maybe she
She has-
faked her death and went to a silo.
yes,
Yeah.
and then like she
In the
has
future.
another problem. She cannot even get out of there because of
Yeah.
Silo.
Also, they should have brought back all the past
Agents.
agents one
Like,
final time. I mean, Fast and Furious does that. They bring back everybody.
In Fast and Furious universe, you never did.
That's another
Because
thing.
Even
he's
the
just
real-
driving cars.
Even the person who's actually dead, they're still playing him. He's alive.
Yeah, a guy could get shot in the head and come back.
Yes, be like,
So
okay.
you-
Literally
you could
that
see
happened.
him- you could see him get exploded and his like guts are
Guy
everywhere.
girl, right?
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
see him get like exploded from his guts and everything. Oh, I'm alive somehow.
Right.
You
So.
see his head getting launched off. I'm alive.
Also, this movie had a ton of flashbacks. It's like, let's just show every good scene from every Mission Impossible movie and just like put it in. inside the
Going up
movie.
Kremlin.
Let's try to tie every single movie together.
You know which one
The
I was
was-
missing? They should have showed that spot, like when those car one. Remember in Mumbai, the car parking lot. He keeps on jumping from this one to
Yeah.
the other one. I think that was a good one too, which they didn't show.
Yeah.
With Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Right. Hawkeye should have came back.
Exactly, and bro,
He
I
should have
felt so
been-
bad in that movie for him. He almost died because of that magnetic thing. Remember?
Exactly.
He was in 2 of the movies.
Yes. They should have brought him back.
He should have been
No.
the guy that shot the guy in the president's room.
Yep.
I mean, maybe not kill him off, but
Yeah.
Oh, look. Most of the agents don't get 2 movies or more.
Hawkeye did.
Hawkeye did.
I
and
said or more.
Benji got like all of them. Luther got.
Like, Ethan, Benji, and Luther are the only one that appear in almost every
Elsa
one of
was
them.
in 2.
Yeah.
No, 3.
Grace was in 2.
Elsa was in 3. Technically, his wife was in 3.
Yeah.
Honest, yeah, and
Nikita was only in 1.
what's her name? The bad guy's not the bad guy. His boss.
Kittredge.
Kittredge.
Kittredge has only been in 3.
3. Yeah.
I think Alec Baldwin was in 2.
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett was in 2.
3.
2.
3.
3 or 2?
Well, last one they
2.
didn't actually talk about her.
No.
2.
Yeah, 2.
2.
So in the old Mission Impossible show, the main character was Jim Phelps.
Who's that?
He was the boss of the team. When the first Mission Impossible came out, Tom Cruise played a character that was not in the TV show. And in the first movie, Jim Phelps, the star of the TV show, ended up being the bad guy. So a lot of people who watched the first movie actually did not like the first Mission Impossible movie. But people who never saw the old TV show liked the movie.
Yeah.
Okay?
And Tom Cruise got the popularity.
Right.
And that's why he's done. That's why he's done the movies.
Yeah. So in the old Mission Impossible TV show, the guy who always used to take off his mask was not named Ethan Hunt, but he was played by Spock. Before he was Spock.
So he had emotion?
Yes. Anyhow, that was just a Easter egg. I was telling you guys. Okay. Now to bring it all back around, the guy that chases Ethan Hunt in the last 2 movies is the son of Jim Phelps, who's also named Jim Phelps. So, what they should do is do a spinoff, do a new Mission Impossible TV show, bring that same Jim Phelps back
Which
to
one?
lead a new team for a new Mission Impossible
He's
show.
gonna be super old.
Jim Phelps was always old. He was always an
He
old
could
guy.
be the boss and
He was the
then,
boss.
and then get young guys to play. I don't know why they
Yes.
don't do like a TV show.
They could easily do a spinoff. They have enough agents.
They
To
could do
spin
one about
off.
Grace.
Even they could do like an Amazon one.
With Hawkeye.
You wouldn't watch a show with Agent Carter and Benji and
Yeah, and
that
Mantis.
rando black guy. I still don't know his name. What was his name?
Vegas.
I don't know. Whatever. Bring
I know
back
Paris.
Yeah, Paris.
or bring back some of the other agents, Nikita or
Or
something.
they can make an animated show.
No.
Yeah.
No.
People want
Paris
to
was a good character though.
Paris, maybe. I don't know. She might be too big of an actress to be in a TV show.
She was funny.
Yeah. It's funny that she was. They did the Fast and Furious thing where the villain becomes the hero in the next movie. You know, but yeah, Paramount. If you're listening to us, and I know you do because you gave us some free tickets to Transformers one time. If you are listening, you should do a Mission Impossible TV show on Paramount Plus, and maybe people would actually want to watch Paramount Plus. Okay, besides the Yellowstone stuff that you always have, and Dexter. That's probably the only things people watch on Paramount. And Star Trek. But yeah, now that this franchise is done, continue as a TV show. What do you think?
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Personally, what I think is going to happen, in 10 years, when Tom Cruise is like 70, right? He's going to be old. And he's going to be like, Ethan, we need you back.
One more time.
But I'm old. Okay, your son is in need of help. My son? I never knew I had a son.
And his son's like 3.
No, his son's an agent also now.
Yes.
I need to save my son.
Who lives in the shadows?
Who's the
Yes.
wife?
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe, I don't
One
know.
of the 1 million girls that was in all of his movies.
Maybe. Who knows? Anyhow, something like that is going to happen, and then they're going to maybe have the son take over or some dumb.
Yeah, give them like
Dumb
a couple
thing.
of years, 5-6 years. They will.
Tom
do something.
Holland. He'll be
wow.
old enough by then. In
Tom
10 years.
Cruise's son, Tom Holland.
In 10 years, he'll be able to take over the franchise.
I don't know if Tom Holland, I could take him the stuff that Ethan is doing.
What?
Yeah,
Have you not seen Uncharted?
I did. I also.
He was jumping from planes and
Yes,
stuff.
but
He did his own stunts.
Okay, I get it, but he still looks like a punk.
But look,
It's Elsa's kid. It's Ilsa's kid.
Yes, she
He
had
can-
a kid in that time.
he can do
And then
Right
the-
before she died.
Right.
yeah, and then nobody knew about it. That she
She
put
put the kid
up.
for adoption.
Yes.
But look,
What?
Tom Holland can do backflips and stuff like that.
Good
Yes.
for him.
So I think he'll
Tom
be
Cruise
fine.
doesn't do backflips. Okay.
He actually does the.
He jumps off a plane.
You know, at one time they wanted Brad Pitt to take over Mission Impossible.
Wow.
Can
I
you
don't-
imagine that?
Nah.
No way.
No way.
Anyhow, how would you rate this movie, kids?
4 thumbs up.
5.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about you?
I would give it everything.
Oh, you liked it.
Of course I do.
What was the best action scene in the movie?
I would say fighting in the plane.
Yeah.
Especially when Gabriel says, I'm the only one with the parachute.
And then his
And
head
then,
gets sliced open.
boom.
Yeah.
At least it's not.
Actually, I kind of like Baby's idea, like having the motorcycle and fly it into the plane.
The funny part
That would have
was,
been
like,
cool.
No,
He
was
drops the
jumping
dude,
off the
and then he
motorcycle.
realizes-
I was explode.
Yeah.
Yes. He drops the dude,
Yeah.
and then he realizes he cannot fly the plane, so he goes back out again and goes in the back.
My favorite.
Yeah, who was that rando dude? An
That
old
was
guy.
Gabriel's henchman.
Yes, out of nowhere. He came out
My
of nowhere.
favorite part is when
If he didn't have
The
that
guy
plane, he
said-
would have been.
One thing I did not like about this movie, I'll give you this. Okay? Gabriel was a crap villain.
He didn't do anything.
He didn't have no real motivation.
No.
Yeah, just like
He didn't really have no backstory.
I want to control the entity.
He's like, I want to control the entity, and that's it. The entity doesn't love me anymore. I have to fall in love with the entity again.
And I want to control everybody.
Why are these people following him?
I don't know.
And what's up with that cult of entity people?
And the thing is, like, if you know every entity is taking over, shut down this thing before.
Right.
Common sense.
Well, and also, how did that rando guy become like a cult member all of a sudden in the in submarine? They were like, okay, there's no action for a while. Let's just add an action scene right
Yes.
now.
No, I think he was.
Let's make a random guy be evil.
I thought, like, it would have been better if she was the evil one, the girl from Bando.
I kind of thought that something was up with her because she's kind of like a big person, like star.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like maybe they're gonna do something with her, or like send her also with him, or something.
Add her to the team.
Yeah.
But
She didn't die saving
Oh.
someone.
Take care of my suit, girl. Your suit is dead.
it was like an underwater Iron Man suit.
Yeah, that he broke in like 5 seconds.
By the way, he should have been dead.
Yes.
Okay, that
Nobody could survive for that long.
well,
People would drown.
there was one Mission Impossible movie where he had to go in the water for like 6 minutes, and he actually in real life he held his breath for 6 minutes.
Yes, the spiraling water thingy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
We saw that one, but this
But I
thing
think-
is like ice cold water.
Yes. Also, you're surrounded by missiles. You're gonna die any second.
There's also
Torpedoes.
decompression everywhere.
And you have to decompress. Yes.
And
If
it's
you're coming up so fast and this cold water.
literally, I think this mission was the most impossible.
Yes.
Yeah.
It felt like
Blink
they
of
were
an
trying
eye.
too hard. Like I understand it's a Mission Impossible, but they made it like totally unbelievable.
Also,
How
How
did
many
they do
times-
it in a blink of an eye?
how many times does Benji have to disarm a bomb? Huh?
Exactly.
How many
how
times?
many times Tom Cruise has to save the world in order for the president to trust him?
I mean, she did trust him though. She did.
She did, but why not his bosses? And everybody else in the president.
You mean Kittredge? You mean Kittredge?
Uh-huh.
Kittredge needs to be fired.
Literally.
And he should be replaced with
Like-
Ethan Hunt.
Oh, that's what should happen. They should have made him the boss.
And also,
Oh, that would
How
have been the
could-
best ending.
how could
Yeah.
Bill Dunlop and the lady and the other dude ran in 10 seconds?
No way. No way. They should have died. But, you know, it's the last movie. They want to leave a happy ending.
Uh-huh.
And Benji should have been dead.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
And everybody happened to have a pen with them.
Right.
I was surprised, like, they didn't do like a trachea thing, like put it through his throat or something. They do that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Also, for a 62-year-old guy, he runs pretty good.
Yeah.
So how did they also had alcohol with them?
they
She keeps alcohol with her. That was like
Oh.
a thing around her that she kept.
All right, yeah.
That was her alcohol bottle.
Okay, yes. So convenient, right?
Right. Yes.
And what if she wasn't there? How would have Agent Carter saved Benji and do all of
She
that?
just wouldn't. Benji's dead.
Yeah.
Just like the black dude stayed back to help them. Like, I'm not gonna go.
I
in.
did like the callbacks to the first movie, being the guy that from the first movie.
Yes.
Kind of big a coincidence.
Uh-huh.
Everything's connected, you know? And the rabbit's foot finally explained. They never explained what the rabbit's foot was.
Yes.
Even though it had a hazard
Yes.
thing on it. I thought it was bio.
Yeah.
Why
That was
does
something
he
bio.
keep on going to jail?
I don't know. But,
He's a hero. He shouldn't even go to jail.
okay, rank your Mission Impossible movies.
Okay, one would be.
I
barely remember the first movie.
I would rank Fallout number 1.
You always like Fallout.
I like
Okay?
the seventh movie first. Yeah, I like Dead Reckoning.
You like Dead Reckoning? Okay. Well, I'll
That
put
Reckoning only had one good scene.
yeah,
I liked how
two
he jumped off
scenes.
the
Two
train.
scenes.
The
The car chase
and the train.
and the train.
Yeah, I like the train and the bomb.
Car chase is
The
funny.
the airport is funny too. I like the airport.
I guess I get it. Yes.
I like all of them at the same time.
Okay. I'm gonna
Are you
rank it.
Ariana?
I'm gonna rank it like this. Fallout number 1. I'll put Ghost Protocol number 2. That's the one with Dubai.
Yeah.
I'll put
That's the one also ends up in India with the.
yeah. I'll put
Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation number
Was-
3
Good, yeah, same.
with the underwater thing, and then there was that cool motorcycle fight at the end, and then I'll put this movie. Okay. Then I'll put part 3.
Really? I'll put Dead Reckoning, then part 3.
I don't know. I didn't like part 3 that much
Yes, then I would put Dead Reckoning.
because I
then
can't
part
remember
three.
a good action scene from that movie besides the fight on the bridge. That's about it. You remember any like good action scene?
No.
No.
No. They did copy a scene where he falls down like this.
And it stops.
Yes, they copy that scene.
I thought they were gonna show the White Widow or something else well in this one,
Yeah.
Then I'll put Mission Impossible 2.
which has no
This doesn't really have no storyline.
connection. Yeah.
That girl, they don't even bring her back up
Uh-huh.
again.
Okay, now can I do my list?
And I only like that movie for the last motorcycle fight.
I like the movie because of You Shoulda Killed Me and that eye stabbing.
The eye stabbing
part.
thing?
Yeah.
I'll put the first Mission Impossible movie last.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
Mainly because it's kind of slow
yeah.
compared to all the other ones.
Yes. It's a slow.
It probably has a better storyline, but I'll put it last. In terms of action.
Same.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, now my list would be Dead Reckoning.
Which one?
I
Part
said-
1?
I said
Yes,
Dead Reckoning.
Dead Reckoning, not Final Reckoning.
Okay.
Then I put Ghost Protocol.
Okay. But that's the one where he's Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's why I put it second.
That should have been the best one. Should have put that first, actually.
Then I put Rogue Nation.
Seriously. You didn't like Fallout when they were fighting with the helicopters?
Then I put
With,
Fallout.
Superman?
Mm-hmm.
Then
Again, they had only 1 minute to save the.
Guys,
That was the longest minute.
In the world.
We actually was watching that.
We're timing it and everything. That
It
took
was
like
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
then after Fallout, I put this one.
Uh-huh.
Then I put number 2.
Uh-huh.
Did you even see?
Bro, you don't even remember number 2.
I do.
And then, where you going to put number 3?
You forgot that existed.
You just forgot your whole list.
And then I put number 1. Then I put number 3.
Okay, whatever.
Did you
Okay.
even watch number 1?
can I do
Yes.
my list?
Yes, what's your list?
This movie.
Is number 1, right?
Okay, it's fine. You know your list. Okay, now, Arya, do you have a preference?
Yeah, it's Dead Reckoning, then it's
Final Reckoning or Ghost Protocol?
yeah, it's Ghost Protocol, and then it's Fallout, and then it's Rogue Nation, then it's Final Reckoning, because this movie is just sad. And then
Sad.
yeah, cause like there's so many missed opportunities.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait.
For
What?
Five.
Did
the
they
missed
really have to
opportunities
kill
are
off
for
Luther?
Ethan.
Yeah.
I
and
mean-
why was he sick? Was he sick?
All of
the
a
last
sudden
movie?
he was sick. All of a sudden he was sick.
Last movie he was fine, but that's been
Phineas Freak, he's dead. Why does he always say Phineas Freak?
Because that's what Benji called him.
Then how are they gonna do the next season?
Like, okay, then what is it, Ariana?
I forgot what other.
Part
the other
3?
ones were. Oh wait, yeah. Then it's part 3, part 2, then part 1.
Uh-huh.
3, 2, 1,
Mhm.
go.
Uh-huh. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it for the mission. We choose to accept it and we passed.
No, we failed.
We
the
failed?
whole world exploded.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Okay.
It was a good movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, not the best Mission Impossible.
But it was good.
I feel like you could have probably ended it at Fallout because that had like a definitive type of ending too.
No, but it was a good ending. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I guess Luther needed to die because sometimes you need one sacrificial lamb.
It's too bad that Henry Cavill turned out bad in that. He would have been a good person to take over. You know,
Yeah.
but
That dude also have his luck in the shot because,
every time he gets a franchise, he gets screwed.
yes.
Anyhow,
That's it for us.
that's it for this episode.
All right.
And this message will self-destruct.
In 5 seconds.
5,
Please hit the bell,
Four,
subscribe,
three,
and like.
2, 1, explode!